Hello and welcome to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I'm going to be talking about how the best things in life are free.
So the big question is this: how are parents like us, who don't have a manual, who are doing the best we can, who feel as though we aren't enough, how are we going to raise healthy, happy children who we are proud of and still keep our sanity in that process? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Ryan Roy, and welcome to I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, a podcast for parents who are being real with themselves.
Hello and welcome back to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I'm going to be talking about how the best things in life are free. First, I want to welcome you back from your holiday. I imagine most of you have celebrated Thanksgiving, turkeyed yourself out, eaten enough leftovers to feed an army, possibly done enough shopping to put yourselves in some serious financial challenges come January, but it's a lot of tradition that goes on, and I hope you all had a very blessed and grateful holiday season with your loved ones. So what made me come up with this title, The Best Things in Life Are Free? Literally just got back from our getaway for Thanksgiving. Spent time with, there were 40 of us over in Cedar Key, Florida. That's on the west coast of Florida, although I grew up in Florida and never heard of Cedar Key. If you like quiet, if you like beautiful, I suggest you check it out, honestly. The rates for homes to rent or apartments on the island were very reasonable, and we just had an amazing time with a bunch of us. So when we got back, just got a text about an hour ago, and they were like, hey, please, thank you so much for showing up, the people who hosted. And they said, the one thing we love about you and your family is that you understand that the best things in life are free. And what does that mean? Getting together with loved ones, even though we had to travel and many people traveled. It's just an amazing time of laughs and, family challenges that always occur. But memories, great memories that were made over the weekend. And then that got me thinking as I got home, and we have a huge oak tree out in the front of our yard. And I thought to myself, like when I left, I was like, there's going to be tons of leaves still on the tree. They've been dropping slowly. We were gone 5 days. I get home, and those few stragglers that last throughout the entire winter until spring are at the bottom of the tree, which means I had a ton, and I'm not even joking, it probably weighed 2,000 pounds, a ton of leaves in my yard, and my driveway slopes down, and at the bottom of the driveway and in the backyard. I think every last leaf from that oak has dropped at this point, and they all were in the yard. So that's right, the best things in life are free. So what do you do as a dad? You rake up all those leaves. We live on there's a small hill in the front yard, and guess what? You make a big, huge leaf pile and let your two boys who traveled 6 hours in a car, you'll let them get some of that boy energy out by jumping, diving, getting thrown into the biggest pile of leaves that one can imagine. It honestly was the biggest pile of leaves that I had created since we've lived in this home of, I guess we're going on close to 8 years now. And why? Because I usually maintain it enough. But again, the best things in life are free. I love the expression when somebody hands you lemons, you make lemonade, right? If God drops all the leaves off the tree in the 4 or 5 days that you're gone, and you come home to a yard full of leaves, I saw opportunity. And the kids were like, because before we left, we had a little pile, and I said, look at all those leaves. And the older one says, are leaf pile? I said, you want a leaf pile? He's like, yeah. And as soon as I started raking it, the little one was all on it, jumping in the leaf pile. Some amazing pictures. And these moments, I can't wait to go back and look at these pictures 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now and be like, remember when we got back from that long road trip and we had a yard full of leaves? And most people, and trust me, there's a part of me, I'm not perfect, there's a part of me that says, oh man, I gotta rake all those leaves, and I mulch them with the lawnmower, so that's not that big a deal. But I was like, I don't have time during the week to do this. So it's Sunday. Guess it's time to build a leaf pile, let the boys get some energy out till it's nap time for the little one, and then I mulch them up, and there you have it. So when you see something that can be rough, that may not be something you want to do, how can we turn that situation? How can we turn a handful of lemons into lemonade? How can we turn a yard full of leaf into an opportunity to have a blast, create some memories? Because, listen, life is too short to be upset about leaves falling on your vacation. Life is too short to look at a bag of lemons and say, oh man, life just always hands me lemons. Make lemonade. Make memories. Make the best of your day and your opportunities. We'll see you in the next episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting.
Do you want to be the dad you wish you had? If so, go get my free book, Be the Dad You Wish You Had, at BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com. Inside, you'll find my most effective 40 tips to quickly and easily transform yourself into the ideal dad. Go to BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com now and get it while it's free.